Lemmon Avenue Community Garden began back in 2010 as a joint effort between NeighborWorks, Rapid City Police Department, and the area residents. This collaboration would successfully work to reduce crime in the neighborhood and to bring a sense of community to the neighborhood. Over the years, this garden has grown into something much greater. Back in early spring, we had a very important party. It was a planting party where we planted seeds for the season in the garden, and we planted seeds of relationship. Over the course of the summer, we have worked to grow both the seeds and the relationships to what you see today.
It was a great place for folks without homes to be able to have their own garden. And so currently this year there's about 36% of the boxes are private from neighbors in the community, but then the rest of it is outside of that with folks without homes or that are in apartments or that need a place to come together. And so it's kind of a unity in the community. So it's not just about the neighborhood, but it's about the whole of Rapid City.
The garden started with 9 boxes. Today we have over 36. This expansion wouldn't even be possible without local partnerships such as our Lowe's home improvement store. Because of partnerships like that, today we've got a brand new $3,000 greenhouse.
It is amazing. It is amazing because this year Lowe's partnered with NeighborWorks and with Why Me to provide us with a greenhouse that's been on our hearts and our wish list for 3 years. They helped us with the mulch. They helped us with all the stuff that the garden needed, and other people have come alongside or whatever, but it's a lot of work. It's a lot of sweat equity.
So many different people have passed through this garden, but many of the original gardeners are still here as well.
Well, I just love the idea of a community garden. I mean, people can come together and you get to know different people, you chat. Working in a garden, there ain't nothing better for relieving stress and grounding.
It's therapeutic here. It's relaxing. It's social. It's educational. It's community right here.
I just would encourage people to come down and get involved because we have cookouts here. NeighborWorks is really good about sponsoring those. It's just a good way to get out and be active, you know, and get to know people. This is a community garden.
Roxanne was part of the genesis of this garden. She has seen its growth, its change, and its impact over the years firsthand.
You know, and the partnership with the police department has been huge, and the partnership with Rapid City, they have really supported the garden, and it's just a good way to bring people together. And when people are brought together, you know, I know crime is reduced, you know, there's a lot of things like that that it's good for.
Lemmon Avenue Community Garden has become an agent to reduce food insecurities across Rapid City. It's become an event center. We've hosted barbecues, weddings, meetings, presentations.
We also have commitments with other MPOs, particularly those who provide food, and we do produce for them as well. This is the NeighborWorks lot, and so, you know, we try to be neighborly and bring it all together. And we want to increase it aesthetically every year so that it's welcoming, and that not just the gardeners that are here, but the people in the community can walk through and feel safe and comfortable and grab a cucumber, a tomato, or whatever they feel like.
We encourage children to be involved and provide a space for families to garden together. A true seed-to-table experience.
Then as we gone on to our second or third year, we had pollinators, we had bees, we had butterflies, we had children running through and people's family, people coming in, well, what are you doing here in the community? How can we help? How can we get involved? So you can see on today, and I'm sure you've done film today, we've had such an outgrowth in the last 2 years, and we hope it's just going to get better, and that this could be a blueprint for other spaces, open green spaces, in Rapid City as a whole.
The partnerships we develop, maintain, and grow are critical to the success of this garden and to other projects just like it.
We like to be here. It's a good environment for relaxation. You know, I come here a lot in the day, 4 or 5 times.
So what's the big draw for you?
Well, the stress relief and that we get to grow our own food. You know, food isn't cheap. $1 a bell pepper and I can grow a plant with 15 on it. So, I mean, that's saving me money and helping out the community. I mean, people can come and take here. They don't need to go to the store if they can't afford it.
All of the original desired outcomes for this garden continue on a daily basis, just on a much larger scale.
Most of the people here today are from these homes right here on this block, you know, and they're all here to show support. They must feel comfortable because they came. So the draw is that, just the community togetherness, the safe feel. You know, you feel safe to come here and you feel that you can just be yourself.
Community, gardening, safety, family, education, and so much more.
We have a mural up and most of it is kids watering, planting. They come by, they just, bikes roll down the street and here the kids are planting and digging in the dirt. So
Outreach is a big part of what the garden achieves today, helping those people that might not be able to help themselves by throwing down a huge welcome mat.
take some food. Yeah. No, I've invited people to take food walking by if I'm here weeding, you know, and they're just like, oh, hey, hi, you know. I'm like, hey, you guys need something, you know? I mean, people here I invited just walking by the other day. Come to our picnic, it's on Saturday. So they came. But yeah, you can take. No one's going to tell you you can't.
For a couple of years now, we had hoped to bring the garden to the next level with the addition of art. This spring, we found the perfect partners in Racing Magpie Gallery and the Black Hills Playhouse.
We were working with Black Hills Playhouse to look at bringing arts into the community, and we kind of connected with this project just a month ago or 2 months ago.
Yeah, actually it's been a few months.
Yep, and we just, it seemed like the perfect place to come down and meet community who are doing really great things and bring an artist into the mix.
Imagine art and gardening colliding right here at the Lemmon Avenue Community Garden.
As we were doing the research for that, we connected with NeighborWorks and with Habitat for Humanity and with other nonprofits. We went to General Beadle School to family nights and connected with families and did community surveys. And then, so out of that, we learned about this project and that we thought it would be a really great place to infuse art into the community.
We needed an artist. We needed some partners. We needed activity. We needed some help to get us to that next level. And boom.
We hired Michael Tubles, who is an amazing artist. He has his studio down at Racing Magpie, and he created these murals. He interacted with the community gardeners about the kinds of images and things that they would like to see. And then, of course, he took his own spin and created these 2 murals just for this. He also took an image from the murals, and he's doing screen printing on T-shirts and on. He's going to be making community garden bags, so everyone that has a plot here will get a bag with an image from the mural. So, you know, this is just one art project that shows how you can kind of take what people are doing and help them express themselves in a different way.
What an incredible event this became, with long-lasting and sustainable outcomes. Over 100 people attended this event, and the dedication of Mike's murals, many of which were new to the garden. Fork Reel, another collaborator of ours, catered this event and fed over 130 plates. This partnership, with a year in the making, became something wonderful and long-lasting.
You know, there is a nurturing and a learning and a growing and involved in both sides, and I think it just makes a lot of sense, especially when it's around community and there's connections to the people who live around you and the earth, which you see the theme in the artwork, that it's a connection to the earth and the need to treat our world better for the future. And Mike seemed to be the perfect artist to bring in.
What a fantastic snapshot of what is the Lemmon Avenue Community Garden. Come see for yourself and be a part of something extraordinary. Life is a garden. Can you dig it?